America. Captain America is directed by the Russo brothers and stars Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Redford, and I'm not going to tell you who plays the Winter Soldier in case you do not know. This film is about how Steve Rogers really has to adapt to the modern world. It really is how things have changed since when he was around. I really want to say more, but you really can't say anything more without getting into spoiler territory. And of course, I'm not going to go there. If you liked the first Captain America and hope that the second one is just like that, you will be disappointed, because this film has a completely different feel from the first Captain America. Now, I'm not a giant fan of the first Captain America. I think it's a decent movie with some pretty good moments, but there's a lot of parts that are just boring. But how did this film stack up? Oh my god, this film is great. This is a great movie. I was so surprised how good this film is, considering that the first one was just kind of okay. This one is great. It's completely different. It's got more of a political feel to it. And that really adds something as a character, since his name is literally Captain America. And just really the way America is post 9/11. This is probably the best performance Chris Evans has given as Captain America. This is easily Scarlett Johansson's best performance as Black Widow. She was amazing in this film, and her chemistry with Chris Evans was incredible. The way they play off each other is just great. Robert Redford gave a really chilling performance in this movie, and he just had power within him. When he talked, you could feel the power that his character had. A lot of people were worried about the Falcon in this movie, and how was Anthony Mackie? Of course he was fantastic. Anthony Mackie is a really good actor, and he is fantastic in this movie. The Falcon is such a cool character, and the fight scenes, they're just so much fun. That leads to the biggest strength of this movie, which is the fight scenes. The action scenes in this film are just intense and brutal and hard-hitting, and they are so well filmed. If it wasn't for the next review I'm going to be filming, this would have the best action scenes of the year. The plot in this movie is also really well filmed and well executed. There are some great scenes that just have intense drama to them. The dramatic weight of this film might be the highest it's ever been for a Marvel movie. For me, this is by far the best standalone Marvel film. I don't think it's as good as Avengers, but for standalone Marvel films, this is the best we have ever got. Ever. Better than Iron Man, better than Guardians of the Galaxy. In terms of negatives about the film, I did not like how in the final action scene they had the whole ticking clock, like, oh, you have to get there in 5 seconds or this thing's gonna happen. For a film that felt so realistic because of its action, I thought that was a really odd choice by the filmmakers, and I just didn't mesh with the feel of the movie. There's also a scene in this movie that a lot of people point out that didn't really mesh with the feel of the film, and I agree with that. Overall, Captain America the Winter Soldier was an intense film. It's the best Marvel standalone movie. All the performances are great. It's got great pacing, which I didn't mention. And overall, it's just a great film. You don't have to watch any of the other Marvel movies to like this. It stands on its own. So with all that in mind, I'm going to give this film an A-. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Which one do you think was better? Captain America the Winter Soldier or Guardians of the Galaxy? Comment below. If you liked this video, hit that subscribe button. There will be great reviews coming to you every single week. Thanks for watching, guys.